All right, y'all. We back as always. Like, follow, share, and subscribe.
And you heard.
And if you're feeling a little frisky,
comment and repost.
Comment and I had to check my mic. All right, Leah. Let's get back into it. What we got next?
All right, so I don't know if y'all was in tune to those balloon contests where the day.
Yes, I watched a few of them.
And you pop the balloon if you like the person, etc., etc. Anyway, a former balloon guest faces 16.
Not a ballooner. A goddamn ballooner.
16 years in prison for falsely accusing 2 men of sexual assault.
Not just any 2 men. They were baseball players.
Oh,
Yeah,
they played for the Dodgers.
Yeah, they played for the
Yeah, they played for the Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean, I think it serves her right. I mean, listen, women already have a hard time as is when it comes to
proving their innocence or whatever when it come down to those type of allegations.
Women already have it difficult in that limelight. So for you to sit here and use, whatever privileges you have as a woman to gain some type of resource, whether it be money.
I think it's absolutely disgusting.
Yes, it serves her right. I mean, listen.
Shorty asked for $3.2 million for an abortion.
Bitch, suck 3.2 million dicks.
3.2 million
for an abortion.
For an abortion.
Fuck you going.
Yeah, what?
For that.
Dr. Miami? Wait, what the fuck?
Bitch, $3.2 million, keep the baby.
I didn't know it was that much money. Jesus Christ.
$3.2 million. He said it. He was a pitcher. Bro said it. $3.2 million. She asked for money to get an abortion. In turn, she said she had a miscarriage. So the money that he gave her for the abortion, this bro went to Philly and got LASIK.
Wow.
And then in turn was asking for $3.2 million.
Keon really be doing his research. He
You feel me? Like what?
Yo probably saw that. Was like, oh, what the fuck?
This whole time, bitch, if you had insurance, this could have been coming.
Right.
This bitch is wild.
Yeah.
So he paid for the abortion. She said she had a miscarriage. She went to Philly and got LASIK. They had the negative results from the pregnancy test from a certified doctor that said negative. There was never no baby. But in turn, on top of that, she still sued for $3.2 million, and he in turn countersued for that same $3.2.
That he'll never see.
Probably because this bitch is broke. This bitch is broke.
She's what? A bum.
Bum bitch.
I mean, like I said, it serves her.
Fucking bums.
It serves her.
Stop lying.
It serves her
She
right.
wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, she wasn't. It serves her right because at the end of the day, you make it more difficult for the women who do experience some type of sexual assault. You can't be sitting here lying and trying to get ahead by being. I'm not gonna say that because I think a lot of people who got ahead have done some fuck shit. But at the end of the day, something like that though, that is just diabolical. Like you lying, you feel me? You messing up this man's credibility.
Most women that have truly went through sexual assault never want to talk about sexual assault.
That's true.
Yeah, they sexual trauma.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that in cases, and I'm not being insensitive, but I've always noticed that. Like it take them damn near forever and a lot of support to actually come out to, actually admit to it happening. I don't know if it's the embarrassment or whatever it is, but it's unfortunate, and I don't condone it, and I'm not for it. I'm sorry for those that it's happened to.
Women like this lie on things like that.
You'd be surprised. It'd be a lot of situations. It make it difficult.
It make it difficult for somebody to believe you, because now when you get a string of bitches, I'm gonna use that word bitches, who lie, and then you get a string of women who tell the truth, it makes us hard to believe the women who telling the truth. It's like
now we gotta question you, and
now I'm like,
especially if you're dealing with a celebrity.
And now I'm insensitive to you because you actually telling the truth, but I've been lied to so many times. It's like, damn.
Because there's been countless people who have gone through a scenario like that and come to find out, the girl been lying. So essentially, when there are women who experience that, we have to, as people, we have to, like you said, look at it sideways because, okay, what happened? Why did this happen? You get what I'm saying? Instead of just believing you off bat, we have to question it, because if you a man of some type of status or money, that always comes into the fore. I think that's why with the R. Kelly situation or the Diddy situation, why bless you.
Thank you.
I think the reason for it taking so long for this to come to fold is because a lot of women felt like, yo, no one's going to believe me. You get what I'm saying?
Because this is a man of power.
Right, and then it's going to look like I'm trying to get this person.
Not only that, like you feel like, well, what did I do to make this happen?
Right, you get like, listen. My theory has always been, you feel me, and I'm gonna get into my bag a little bit.
You've been in your bag a lot lately tonight.
Yeah. You as a woman could literally walk out.
He can't the pod. Get in there, Santa.
Yeah.
Get in there, Santa.
You as a woman could literally walk down the street butterball naked and no one should touch you. No one should touch you. Just because you butterball naked doesn't mean you deserve to be touched.
For a man to be
Says
handsy.
one man. I've listened to 5 other men say, well, she had that on. She shouldn't have. You was looking for some attention. You was looking for that.
I mean, all right. So look, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right?
Okay, go ahead.
What's the purpose of you coming outside dressed in my eyes scandalous? Like you got on biker shorts, but them shits is in your ass and your whole butt cheek is out. I'm not saying that means for somebody to grab you. What are you exploring that says let me have my whole ass cheek out in public around my peers?
As I've never done that before.
I didn't ask you what. I'm just asking.
No.
Yeah, because I'm like,
No.
Speak for the people.
Okay, because I think we kind of touched on this on the earlier part where I said, what's the difference between sexual sexual freedom and doing something for attention?
Okay,
because there is a thin line between the two.
It is.
You get what I'm saying?
And either way, I'm not touching you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Am I gonna look? Absolutely. But when I'm looking, don't be like, damn, these thirsty ass nigga, bitch, your ass is out, man. Like, what you talking about? Like, I'm not gonna look. Like, was I supposed to avert my eyes? Then
no, but yeah, I mean, all right.
What you looking for though?
No,
why am I not?
If you're disgusted by it, what are you looking for?
I'm not disgusted.
Shout out to Charlotte. Hold on.
That's why it's an icebreaker.
It's nice to look at.
Somebody's gonna look. Somebody's gonna be attracted, and they want to have a conversation.
But listen. Shout out to Charlamagne the God because he said this and this resonated with me. We have to live in a world that is versus then living in the world that we want it to be. Now, yes, women should have the ability to dress, act, do whatever they want to do as far as when it comes to their sexual preference.
Not preference. Is that the right word?
Not preference, but like what's it called when you're trying to show something?
Prerogative?
No, not prerogative, but sexual sexual expression. Mm-hmm. Women should be able to do that, but we also have to understand we live in a world where
niggas is wearing purses.
No, not at all.
No, but we are.
Yeah. I get that point.
The
but
fuck that got to do with anything? That's
I don't know. But
you ever notice that anytime we start to talk about women, she instantly get defensive like we talking to her?
Well, she is the only woman here, so I get that.
But get a crew with you.
What I'm saying is
get one
essentially.
You sit in the back, cool. I need my bitches. Bitches, they get up on me.
But what I'm saying is essentially, shit. You made me lose my train of thought.
Cause she said bitches.
No. Yeah, that shit was throwing me off because I didn't know what it had to do with what I was about to say. But essentially, we have to live in a world where we understand that there are creeps. There are creeps out here. There are I just read a story not too long ago, maybe today, where a young lady was assaulted and then murdered. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and she wasn't wearing nothing provocative. You get what I'm saying? She was just a nice looking young lady. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that the world is full of creeps. That's just what it is.
Right.
That's just what the fuck it is.
Not back on subject, but back on subject. You ever had a chick tell you she was pregnant and wasn't?
Yeah. I have a whole story behind that.
Yeah, I got one too.
Yeah, I have
Share your story.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. For me, this young lady, I'm not gonna say her name because we follow each other now, but you know, she fake.
You can still be friends with somebody that lied about being pregnant.
I mean,
Niggas is very forgiving. Niggas be like, all right,
Yeah.
I don't care. That
She
much.
not bringing no drama my way, so I didn't I don't see it in that sense. But back then, this particular young lady definitely lied about her pregnancy. I mean, even to the point of sending me pictures. But what got her caught was she said she was going to see the doctor on a Saturday. She gave me the doctor's name, and I Googled the doctor, and the whole time the doctor was a heart doctor. Like, she worked in dealing with, what's that called with the heart?
Cardiology?
Cardiology, yeah. And I'm like, yo, something's not right here. Like, this doctor is a cardiology doctor. Like, what
Cardiologist.
Cardiologist. Doctor.
Cardiology is the pill.
I know.
Right. And I'm
I used to
like,
be a
something's not right. But, yo, I can vividly, like, no bullshit. I vividly,
Matters of the heart.
I vividly remember her sending me a picture where the stomach was extended. And I remember I sent it to my homegirl. And I'm like, yo. I said, yo, you think she pregnant? She was like, she looked like she could be. And I'm like, nah, man, something ain't right. Like, but, I asked my questions. I did my due diligence and come to find out, the whole time she wasn't pregnant.
Did you kick out any paper?
No.
Oh, shit. I fucked up.
Because, again, my questions, the thing that made it weird was, one, she told me she was seeing the doctor on a Saturday. It was after 5.
What do you think her reason for it was? What was her rationale for doing that?
I don't know. I mean, I think...
Were y'all together? Like,
No. This particular situation started from... we met on prom night.
You met on prom night?
I didn't go to prom, but we had... You know how proms have the after party?
Oh.
That's a long story.
I ain't go to prom either.
Yeah, my senior prom.
All right, we need to add this to the topic that we just talked about random shit because I need to know these stories.
But I didn't go to my senior prom.
Man.
But I went to the after party, and that's where I met her. And she was about to go to school. And I was just in this space of like, yo, you about to go to school.
Let me knock you up.
No. Like, I didn't want to deal with... Because I used to hear the horror stories about, like, me being in 12th grade and having friends that went to college. I heard the stories of how people tried to maintain relationships. And, like, they might pop up on campus and shorty getting cracked. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm not dealing with that shit. So I told shorty, I said, listen, you about to go off to school. I want to absolve you of any type of restraints that you may feel.
So you hit it with the Trey songs. This is the last time.
No, I didn't even hit it in. I didn't. The crazy part is I didn't even hit it in. I didn't hit her until she came back from school. But my mindset was, I don't want to be one of these niggas calling your phone, seeing what you doing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want. Essentially, I didn't want to be pressed.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? You away at school,
player.
right? You away at school. I don't want you to have to sit here and think about. Not to say that she would have, but
Yo, that's essentially like fucking a nigga that's locked up, keep calling home, talking to his baby mother. What you doing? Why you answer the phone?
yeah, like that. I didn't want to go through that, so I
She
said,
probably be stressed out like.
I said,
God.
yo, you in college, we young, go have fun, do your thing.
That's very mature of you.
Yeah, because again, my mindset was just like, yo, I don't want to experience that.
I'm toxic. Yeah, I know you're about to go out there and fuck niggas, so let's just end it and have you. No.
I mean, essentially, that's what I was saying. I was just saying.
No, I would have said what I just said.
Yeah. I was
you
just
with the smooth Casanova.
Yeah, I was
version
saying
of
it politically
I
correct, but essentially, that's what I was
I
saying.
know you're gonna go out there and be a whore.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, yo, you away, you 4 or 5 hours away, like you around a bunch of men. You probably gonna meet some nigga who got better game than me because he older than you, and he gonna get up in them drawers. So instead of me sitting here being paranoid, I would rather just not be with you and let you go do your thing.
You still think about it from afar? Because you still gonna think about it.
It wasn't even that, bro.
Oh, it wasn't that deep with this one? Okay, all right, fair.
It wasn't that
Fair.
deep.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
What's fucked up about it?
No. I was thinking like that's fucked up. Just how life goes sometimes, like that. Like thinking about like that whole college thing. You saying like, oh, you let her go. I think that's beautiful, but it's just like crazy. How
I mean, for me, it was just like, yo, I'm not about to stress myself out. Why the fuck am I about to be stressed? The moment you don't pick up, the moment you don't reply to a text, I'm gonna instantly think you sucking dick.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it's
Yeah, you
fucked up.
sucking dick.
It was mature.
She
I was
sucking
like,
dick.
Yeah, you sucking dick.
Right now.
Yeah.
This bitch is sucking
The
dick.
moment you don't pick up that motherfucking phone, you sucking dick. I don't care if it's 8 a.m., 9 a.m. You feel what I'm saying?
There's a dick in your mouth.
There's a dick in your mouth.
And I know it.
So at that point, I just was like, I'm not stressing myself out. Go ahead, go to college, have fun, do what you got to do. I'm going to be doing me. And if this supposed to be a thing with us, then it'll come back full circle.
Yeah,
but,
it'll be what it's going to be.
yeah, I wasn't, hell no. And I definitely had fun that summer. So, yeah.
Shout out to the fun.
Yeah. What we got next?
All right.
No.
Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, claims that Haitian immigrants are responsible for eating the pets in Ohio. What's going on?
Did you watch the
They
debate?
eating cats. They eating dogs.
Did I do what?
Did you watch the debate?
Did y'all watch the remix? I
The
sent y'all
night that the
DMs?
debate was on.
Yeah, I watched it.
The night that the debate was on. To answer your question, no.
Did you watch the debate?
Absolutely.
I'm
All right.
not into that shit.
So I thought it was
matters, but
funny.
don't.
It was funny because one. All right, I'm gonna get my bag again.
Hi, Santa.
We are in a weird.
You get Potter of the day today. Oh, not the glasses off. God damn.
Yeah.
It's the fold up for me.
Yeah.
I'm a Professor X.
We are in
This
the
nigga
most.
legally blind.
We are in the weirdest fucking space with
Ever.
politics that we have ever been in.
Right.
I mean, I'm even seeing people on Facebook say some crazy shit. I'm not going to say his name, but
Nigga, please stack your canned goods. Shit about to get wild.
yeah.
Stack up your
Get your canned goods in order.
So when the story came out,
My mother been telling me that.
all right, so I posted this earlier. I said it's no sense of doing research if the people you doing your research with have a bias to a certain political party.
Yes.
There's no point. Why am I going to go talk to Keon when I know Keon is full Republican? So no matter what statistics I come with, everything he's going to have is Republican because, again, with these phones and these algorithms, fuck that. I'm going to get into a story. Y'all remember the Breonna Taylor situation?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was the young lady's name. I couldn't think of her earlier.
Yeah. So I remember
Say her name.
I was being trained, right? Fresh out the joint. Not jail.
I was about to say, you was locked up.
No.
Out the academy. Sir.
Welcome home.
Yeah. So this particular person, I'm talking about Trump every day. We listening to Trump every fucking day. We listen to Trump. So that situation comes up. He hollers out, well, she shouldn't have been dating a drug dealer. I said, yo, what have you heard about this story? Well, she was dating this drug dealer. He was looking for the drug dealer. I said, I said, no. I said, she used to date the drug dealer. She stopped dating the drug dealer, and he used her address. So that's how they ended up at the house looking for him.
Right, it was a wrong address.
Right, because no one did their due diligence and sought out to see, because I think the whole time he was locked up anyway.
Right.
No one did their homework, essentially.
Okay.
So I said, did you not hear this, the other side of it? And he was like, nah, I never knew. He was like, I never knew that. That's really fucked up. I'm like, yeah, of course it's fucked up.
They tell you one side of the story.
So,
the fucking media.
Now, this is around the same time. It's a great documentary out called Social Media Dilemma. It's really great, and it will really give you an
What
insight.
platform?
Netflix.
Netflix.
So, how the algorithm, and I'm looking into the camera because I want y'all to understand, how the algorithm works is, the algorithm is only going to feed you what you like. So, if you into a certain type of music, style, genre, political party, that's all
That's what it feeds you.
Yeah, it's going to feed you
What
nothing.
appeals to you?
Right, it's not going to feed you anything that can give you a different perspective of the other side.
Okay.
So in
So
his
it's one
mind,
side.
it's one sided.
It's one sided all the way up the joint.
Yeah, one sided. So that's why when I explained to him what happened, he never heard that side of the story.
Okay.
So this is after I've watched the documentary, and now I'm like, oh, this shit is real. prime example, bro. We could probably Google the same. They even said on the documentary that there have been times where all three of us can Google the same shit and we get a different result because of how our algorithm works. That's scary,
I
bro.
This in real time today. But I'm gonna let you finish your story.
Right.
I'm this in real time today.
But depending on how we look on our phones and what we engage with, we're all going to get a different response.
Right.
Like for instance, even down to what the definition of something means, we may all get a different response as far as like the answer to our question. So
We gotta try that. Matter of fact, let's try that now.
try now. Okay.
All right, what's the question?
Shit. I don't know. Fuck.
Are
They
we
got
going?
me.
We going through Google?
Yeah. We would. Yeah. Because I mean, we all have a similar mindset. So 9 times out of 10, our mindset is going to align.
All right. So
But
we're not
if
gonna
you
go through
a
Google.
far right person and I'm a far liberal person,
Right.
our content on what we engage with,
Nigga, just on you know, when you go to Google, my shit brought up sneakers, the Ravens, tequila.
Your algorithm. Everything.
what you go to for that? 'Cause-
I didn't go to anything. I went to Google.
No engagement.
so look, see,
So look, yeah. So that's just
Yeah.
this page before I even type in a search. That's what it gave
and
me.
look,
on the
I'm
rip.
into sneakers. I haven't seen a sneaker yet.
Look, it gave me. I don't know how Big Lots going. I don't
Shout out to Big Lots.
Yeah, shout out to y'all niggas. Kendrick, LeBron James' wife.
Yeah, if you see my
It gave me
algorithm-
McDonald's. It gave me tequila, which I love.
Right.
It gave me the Ravens, which I fucks with, and it gave me sneakers.
So my shit gave me Pharrell. That's music. You know, I fuck with music. Political shit, aim, rise in crime and poor ratings. Pizza. I
love
don't know
pizza.
why it gave me pizza. Movies, of course, I love movies. More movies. Well, this is a series, and then sports, and then more shit about the suburbs. But essentially, my point being is the algorithm only is going to gear you to a certain way. It's no, like I said, it's no point in doing research if the research, like there have been times where I have researched like the shit that Republican people put out, and then when you go and find out where the source came from, you find out that these people are extreme right people. So they're going to corrupt the statistics. And I'm not saying that liberal sides don't do that. You get what I'm saying? But if you go to a research page that, or you go to one of these colleges that do these researches and you see they don't have no allegiance to any political party, you find that these statistics are probably more so real. You get what I'm saying? These statistics say this.
So and I'm not a real digging into politics type of person, right? That ain't never been my bag. I don't want it to be my bag because I feel as though and people have their own opinion. I mean, y'all allotted to have your own opinion, like man, every vote counts, which I'm sure it does. I'm not saying I'm not negating that, right?
Right.
But it's like, yo, certain things. It's like, yo, I control me in a sense.
Right.
And I'm going to deal with me and mine accordingly. What's going on in politics? And that's not, hence why if Leah was watching the debate, I was watching Emperor of Ocean Park.
Not Emperor's New Groove.
Nah, not that. Emperor of Ocean Park, the joint with Forrest Whitaker.
But real
That
talk,
series.
Things change on the local level, so that's the vote that matters.
Yeah.
You might as well
I mean, yeah. Let's not make
wanna
this.
make
Let's
it
not. But
change.
let's not make this political because I don't even like to get into that realm and into that bad because then that
But
in
we
turn.
should, because every voice
I mean,
matters.
yeah, but at the same time, that kind of it slims our,
Okay, so
our viewers and shit
that's what
down
we gonna
because
do.
it's like we picking a side and choosing and.
I'm
so
gonna
on
get
and
back.
I didn't say who to vote for. I said every vote
No,
matters.
but I'm just saying that because it sounds too political.
Yeah, but like for instance,
To me.
there was one point in time, like even in the social media dilemma, they show at one point in time how when political people would get out there and do their campaigns, how it was sway. At one point in time, it was like, okay, you might have at one point been Democrat, but the Republican side kind of aligned with your ideology.
Yeah, so it's just automatically has been said in time, and this is the only point that I'm going to make when it pertains to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's always been one of those things where oh, I'm black, I'm voting Democrat. When a lot of times the laws or the politics that apply to Republican really apply to you, but it's always been embedded in your brain to vote Democrat because you're black, and to vote Republican because you're white. And really, sometimes the two intertwine, and you don't take the time to do the homework, and people just like Democrat. People like Democrat, yes.
You have a very good point with that.
No, that's a valid point, and
It's just what it is.
that's kind of my point, because like this is my thing with Republicans, and this is when I say Republicans, I'm not talking about this new age Republicans. I'm talking about the older school Republicans. I liked a lot of their policies, but the problem with me was you not making the playing field even.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you, as a man or a woman, you should work hard to get where you got to get to. You should be saving your money. You should maybe be into some type of religion or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, the playing field was not even for everybody. So how can I then subscribe to this ideology if my playing field is not even? Okay, what you're saying probably 9 times out of 10 is going to be geared to a white man versus a black man, because we don't have similar experiences, or we don't have a similar playing field. I have to be 10 times good as you just to get half of what you got. You get what I'm saying? Well, like, we're not starting at the finish line. I mean, we're not starting at the starting line at the same time. You've already got 2 laps ahead of me. You get what I'm saying? And I got to run this lap extra hard just to get half of what you got. So at the end of the day...
Hence why they shut down things like Black Wall Street.
Right.
And certain things that were built for us. Like, and this is a fun fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when slaves were freed, little Baltimore history, granted, I'm not born and bred from here. This is something that I know, that I looked up. You know, a lot of when the blacks left the South, they sorted out to come to Maryland. The ones that did come to Maryland, guess where they put them at? Cherry Hill.
Redlining. You know, redlining started here.
Yeah. They put them in Cherry Hill.
Right.
Poverty. You put poverty-stricken people in poverty. And now, excuse me?
Poverty.
Poverty.
Okay, I talk how I talk. I'm sorry. That's how I pronounce words. Poverty?
Whatever. Go ahead.
Like, that's how, poverty. That's how I talk. But nonetheless, you put them there. You essentially make them. It's a doggy, dog eat dog type of situation. Yeah. You either can work together and build something strong, or you fight against each other. Hence the term crabs in a barrel. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And you have a choice.
Just to get in the bag, because we kind of got off topic, but we're here now. But we have to understand that racism has played the biggest part in why we aren't where we want to be. I think there was a documentary I watched about Martin that when he went to Chicago, he came to a realization, right, which essentially got him assassinated. Malcolm was very valid in his approach about certain things and how we should operate as a community. And Martin didn't see that. You get what I'm saying? Because we have been what we wanted was to be ingrained into a culture that essentially didn't want us.
Yeah, it wasn't built for us.
Right.
Martin wanted equality.
Right. The thing that made Black Wall Street so great was because we couldn't go to certain areas, we had to fend for ourselves. I remember there was what's the dude that did he did the shit about black people. He had all these documentaries. I can't remember his name. But I remember he got this call from this white lady who said, you know, black people have never been. And I'm like, yo, lady, you talking from a point of not knowing history and not understanding that every time we tried to have our own, out of all the races that have come to this country and been here, anytime black people have kind of stepped out and done well for themselves,
you shoot us down.
People come fuck with it. All right, y'all, we back. The camera cut off, but my last point was that the black community, anytime we've kind of come together, we were the only race to ever be fucked with in the sense of having our own. No other race in this American history has ever been fucked with more than the black community. Anytime we found success outside of dealing with other cultures, people came in and they fuck with it. Hence, like Black Wall Street, Rosewood, those type of areas.
Because they fear how powerful that we can be, and they see it. Yo, excuse me.
Not talked about enough how Manhattan.
You ultimately are gonna fear what you know ultimately could be greater than you.
Yeah.
You fear that shit.
Yo,
so
I remember watching. What's the movie with Will Smith when he was a slave? What was it called?
Well, he paid to do. It was on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It's this quote in the movie, and I swear to God, bro, that shit just like stuck with me. He was like, they was hunting for him, and he was like, "Don't underestimate their resilience. They are very resilient when it comes to the obstacles that they deal with." And that shit kind of stuck with me because I'm like, damn, like, you right. You get what I'm saying? Like, even in this way of life at that time, we talking about the end of slavery around this time when
it's called Emancipation.
Emancipation.
That's the name of the
when
movie.
they was having the Civil War, no matter what they threw at us, we as a people would overcome it. And they knew that. They knew that. So like I said prior to the camera stopping, we have been the only race of people that anytime we have found success outside of dealing with a certain demographic, that they came and fucked with it. But on that note, let's move on. What we got next, Leah?
Alright. Random news, Diddy. Diddy has been ordered to pay $100 million to a Michigan inmate who claims the vocal drugged and raped him at a party in 1997.
So do you think the payout just makes it true? Or is the payout like, I just don't want to deal with it?
I don't even know if his whole thing is legitimate.
Well, he got paid.
He really paid the money?
I mean, essentially, that's what the article said.
Yo, the fact that it said him. Let's y'all overlooking the bullshit. Fuck the money. The fact that it was no. Fuck that. We are not gonna overlook the fact that they said him. This is guy on guy.
But the way the article came out, it was like, okay, yeah, he just threw some random lawsuit out there. Diddy completely ignored it, and because Diddy ignored it, because it seemed so fucking obscure to him, the man got awarded the money.
I'm not gonna.
That seems fucking weird.
So, excuse me. Unfortunately, I don't want to discredit this man because I don't know if it is or is not true.
Right.
And previous things have shown that he has actually did what they said he did. So now his credibility is out the window for a lot of people. And I'm gonna join in with the you weird. Like they said he was they said he had sex with Carl Winslow. Like the nigga sexual appetite is wild.
Yo, fucking Carl Winslow is
Yo,
nuts.
Cassie and Carl is wild. This wasn't even a sexy man. This nigga built like a goddamn a fucking garbage truck.
Nigga's built like a sphere.
Yeah, this is a round man.
It's definitely giving circumference.
Yeah, like so. Let's not leave this out.
When I first read it, I was just like,
Yeah.
all right, like, okay, is this shit getting out of hand or like?
Bro, I had somebody in the shop tell me I will not disclose his name because he gonna sound real wild, right? Mm-hmm. Nigga said He said, "Shit, when you got that type of money, you get bored." I said, "What,
Bro, I'm a big listen.
Not that boy.
Listen,
to fuck a man?"
I'm a big believer in that because at the end of the day,
Wait, what?
No, not to
bored?
fuck. No, I think if you're rich,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my last bond. This nigga's
No.
weird.
Found I did it right.
no, I'm a big believer in that because I think, like, 'cause I ask myself, okay, I'm wealthy. How many times can I go to Paris? How many times can I, you feel me, see the things that normal people don't see to the point where
You fight humanitarianism and stop and don't fuck niggas and just say
I'm not-
instead
no.
give to the poor.
I'm
and help the
personally-
homeless?
I'm
I
personally,
want to see how many cold winters was like a fucking 5 minutes.
I'm personally not going to do that. But I think I would probably be into some weird shit. Now, my weird shit
I
is
just have a coke habit.
no, I wouldn't do that.
Nah, I'm going there.
My weird
I get a
shit.
new nose.
All right, so I do have a dream, right? So for me, my weird
I don't
shit.
want to do this pod no more.
Listen, my weird.
Get your hands off me.
Listen,
you
my-
filthy animal.
My weird shit would be I would get 5 Fiats, right?
Yo, and race across the country.
And race across the country for $5 million.
Okay, you said
Why? Why did you choose this dream?
Okay, listen. There's this movie. I don't
You
know.
get in
the
hunger.
Italian job.
You get in hunger.
Yes,
The Italian
But listen-
You
job.
can stop Haitians from eating cats.
they
But
not.
you want to race
They're not
Fiats.
eating cats. Don't
You
listen
wanna
to
race
Leah.
Fiats.
They're not eating
So
cats.
so now you want to now you want to be the Italian job.
Yes, but essentially, all right. So what made me start thinking like this? It was this movie I watched years ago. It's called 13 Sins, I think, or something like that. But essentially, how the movie starts off, the guy has to do these 13 different things to win money. So like how they bait him is they like, yo, eat the fly. He eats the fly, he get like 1,500. Then the next thing is like smack this this little girl's ice cream out her hand, and he gets money. But as the sins continue, they get bigger and bigger.
And the money get higher and
And
higher.
higher.
Play God.
Say it again.
You like to play God.
Not necessarily play God, but essentially, what
You
do
want
you?
to see how far somebody will go for this money.
Yeah, like what do you do at that point? But I mean, I'm not a homosexual, so that's not my interest.
I'm liable
But
to have.
yeah.
I'm liable to have like a ring of bum fights.
Exactly. See,
Bums
See?
fight.
see, that's the
For the
weird
bread.
shit. That's the
Not
weird
kill each other, but like
yeah,
show enough
bum
bums.
fight. Like, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I might walk up to a nigga and be like, yo, I got 100K in this suitcase. Like, if you slap the shit out your boss, it's yours. Now, mind you, that's assault. So you're going to get charged, but you
Shit.
got 100K. Like,
Should say lawyer fees.
100K cash, I'm slapping the fuck on my boss. Right
exactly. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I get the
now. JC,
sense.
I love you. But you getting slapped.
You getting slapped. And he
Right.
might get something off top. Like, yeah, hit 20K. You feel me? I know I
So
slapped
you
the
know
shit
it's
out.
real.
Right. But at the end of the day, I think anybody who has some type of wealth eventually get into some shit we may consider weird. Personally, again, I'm not fucking no man. That's not what I'm on. But my weird shit could
Is that a
be
number? If somebody offered you $1 billion
what?
to fuck
I mean, I did have a nigga at one time at work tell me, we had this question pop up at work, and he was like, I was like, yo, would you beat the nigga shit for like 5? He was like, well, it's just skin. I was like, oh, fuck no.
what
Like,
that mean? Like jerk them off?
yeah, he was like, it's just skin. Like, I mean, I think everybody has a number. Let's be real here.
Kill, you got a number?
I don't think Keon doing no gay shit. I'm not doing no gay shit.
Nigga, for $1 billion?
The people that know you, like niggas, but shit, I don't give a fuck. I have new friends. My circle matters so much to me
Yeah.
that I'm with this $1 billion. I can't buy off the jokes that they're gonna have for me.
Yeah, like every time you,
And I'm
you spend
afraid
that
of 'em
money, they gonna
because
bring
it-
that shit up.
Because if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all niggas know my friends.
Right.
Y'all know them. Y'all know how they are. Kevin especially. Him the most. There is no amount of money.
So your friendship ain't worth the risk.
Nah, I love my friends.
It's a peace of mind that comes, like,
I love my friends.
at the end of the
No.
day, you gotta think of your peace of mind. That's how I look at it. That's what I'm considering, like what my peace of mind would be. So when it comes to doing some gay shit, no, I can't.
Yeah, my
because-
friends.
Some gay shit. I want to talk about like some evil shit. Like somebody offer you $10 million right now, you gotta shoot a stranger point blank. Could you do it?
No.
Rockabye, baby.
Like really? No.
I'm Keisha
Like, would you
from
even
Belly.
think about it?
No, because in my mind, the ripple.
What if the stranger? They could be an evil person. It could be anybody.
If it's an evil person, that's different. But if it's just anybody, no, because the ripple effect will fuck with me.
Okay.
Because in my mind, this could be a father. In
Right.
this moment, the moment that I take this person's life could destroy another life.
Yeah, I
Or
was,
might come centerfold.
like
You know what I'm saying?
real
So,
rap.
no.
Like I was saying Rockabye, baby, like Keisha from Belly, but like realistically, like
No, that's
That-
New Jack City.
Yeah, New
yeah,
Jack City.
I said Keisha from Belly. Keisha from what's her name? Keisha?
New Jack City.
Yeah, New Jack City. Yeah, like step off, Grandpa. But nah, like yo, my moral compass, like and niggas might
Yeah.
think I'm bullshitting. Like
I'm not bullshitting.
I'm actually compassionate towards people till you give me a reason not to be compassionate towards you. Then I don't give a fuck. But initially, I care. When you push me, yeah, I don't really.
Nah,
give
I
a
can't
fuck.
it can't be a random person.
Yeah, and that money. Yeah,
I mean, most people would though.
I
know
believe
most people
I
would.
believe that believe that same money is gonna be the death of me because of how I got it.
Yeah,
Good point.
yeah. For me, I think it.
What's up on that?
I think about again the ripple effect because when you take a life, whether it be man or woman, you fucking somebody else up. If they have children, you know what I'm saying. I work in a field where I kind of see that. So for me, like I was in one case where somebody their peoples got killed, and I could see what it did to them. And it's like I don't want to do that to a person.
Right.
I would. So for me, I couldn't. No, I couldn't do that. But I know again. I think most people would though. Most people would because
I really believe that. I really believe most people would.
Yeah.
Fucking rush.
Most people
like,
would.
Fuck off that shit. They would close their eyes and be like, "Go ahead."
yeah, I think most people would if there was a way they could
Money
do
is
it.
the root of evil.
If there's a way they could do it where
Somehow
they
they
did.
say in God we trust, knowing what you do to people.
Right. If there was a way where you could do it and not get caught and all those stipulations were put in place, then yeah, most people would. But me, it would be too much on my conscience for me to do something like that. I just couldn't. I couldn't do that. But again,
Like a drunk.
my weird shit would just be different from other people weird shit. I think everybody would have some weird shit, like just pushing the envelope on saying what people would do because again, like he said, money is the root of all evil. So it's like, okay, at the end of the day, people want to do what they got to do to make some money. If you got some life changing money, because that people got to think about that too. Like with the inflation and what we live in, what's life changing?
Right.
Is $1 million life changing?
Nah, it's
a lot of money.
It's game changing. It's not life altering. Like let's say you got a house, you get that mill, tax free, whatever.
The average house like $450.
Yeah, you pay your house off. You left with this certain dollar amount. You put some money away for your kids. You
Probably
do
can take off work for 1 year. That's it.
if that.
Well, it depends on how bad you spend.
Yeah.
That all comes down on how you spend, essentially.
Yeah, I got a bad spending habit now, and I'm
Do you?
broke. Like I save money, but
But honestly, think about like
I stay within my budget. Like I ain't out
for
here.
me, like there was a point in time where I was getting some money, right? For me, all it did was amplify what I already was doing. I didn't do anything outside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I stay within my realm
Yeah,
and my,
so
and my
if I
budget
didn't
realm.
do
Like
anything-
like
I didn't do anything that was in hindsight over extravagant. Like I told you earlier, I wanted to get some Cardis. That would have probably been my most expensive purchase outside of that. But all I really did was just buy more sneakers.
Right.
Instead of it taking me time to buy this. Either way, I would eventually have gotten the sneakers. Either way, the
yeah, I
sneakers
just
I'm
did it
getting.
fast. I just did it fast.
Right, I just did it faster.
You know what I
That's
mean? Faster
essentially-
than what? Yeah, like that's like my. You know, anybody that know me, that's my twist right there. Sneakers is my,
so
it's my
it's
bag.
like I don't think
I love clothes and I love sneakers. Like
I don't think. See, money is money is that type of thing that just all it really does is give you more experiences. It's a tool, essentially, but I don't think I would do anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? At the most, one of my biggest dreams is being able to take all my friends and family on a trip that they don't have to worry about.
Yeah, well, that's one of my dreams too.
Yeah, like when we get to that bag and we making that money that we essentially
That's
all
my
wanted to
ultimate
make.
goal is like, yo,
I wanna take a
this
trip.
date, show up. We here. It's locked in.
Like, in all honesty, like, and even just to get off subject a little bit, one of my biggest dreams is being able to just call y'all and be like, hey, yo, let's go to Japan this weekend.
Salute.
And y'all just being like, all right.
All right, Katie Kiss.
And then we just go to Japan, have a ball, and then be like, you know what? Let's go to Greece now.
Yeah, I'm bored here.
Yeah, let's go to Greece.
We've been here for 4 days.
Let's go to Greece.
Fuck that Jamaica. I want some fucking jerk chicken.
Right, we go there, we go to Greece, then it's like, okay, let's go to Jamaica.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying? So, but,
I want
yeah.
a first class flight.
Yeah, I think that Diddy shit is just, to come back to what we was talking about, it's weird, it's wicked. Like I said, I think most rich people, once they kind of get bored with the money, like anything else, they find other shit to get into. So.
Alright, next topic. Lecrae says Drake never had the chance. This is in response to the Kendrick Lamar situation. He says, in his own words, Ghost Riders aside, he's a great rapper, but Drake is a fan of the culture, whereas Kendrick is a product of the culture.
I didn't understand how people got that confused.
I thought that was a very dope statement.
I didn't understand.
The culture versus the product of the culture.
Like me and you, we're products of culture.
I'm not a product of nothing.
Nigga, you a product of the culture. But
the culture found me.
With Drake,
I am the culture. I'm David Ruffin.
with Drake, it was kind of already seen that bro was like, he wasn't of the culture. You get what I'm saying? And when
he was trying to be of the culture versus being the culture.
Yeah.
So yeah, did you peep how he was like, ghostwriter or not? I think Drake is a great rapper. I was like, wow.
I mean, but that's a true statement. I mean,
but no, it's still a slight because
it is.
Essentially, like a lot of people think that Drake is a great lyricist and he writes all his own raps. I don't know if he do, if he don't. But
I think once you get to
don't slight that man like that.
I think once you get to a certain level, like you have to just kind of do what works for your system. And I think if you have to be a person who consistently has to put out music, but you have other endeavors that you have to involve yourself in, that was kind of cool how I put that. But if you have to do that, you probably have to have something on the back end to help you.
Yeah, because you
get
need
that creative process.
You need that cred. Like, he may be a nigga that got to go to Compton for a while to get his motivation because he ain't never been through nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like a person that ain't never struggled don't know how to grind.
Facts.
So I get what he was saying, but I just was laughing at the fact that he was like, yeah, ghostwriter or not, I think he's a great MC. I'm like, wow.
I don't think that was a slight. I think that
it is
throwing that rumor to the side, like, because people would say like throw his
great MC. Ghostwriter or not, I think he's a great MC. It's not a throwing it to the side. It's a shot in the dark.
It's one of those backhand compliments.
I think it was one of them acknowledging, like, yo.
It is a backhand compliment.
That he has ghostwriters, but nigga, that aside, I think he's the greatest.
I mean, listen, it's a backhand. Hold on. But it's a backhand compliment, right? But at the end of the day, for me, I understand why he has to have those type of writers.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying for him to say, for Lecrae to say that out in the open is a different bag.
No, it is.
Okay.
I mean, everybody knows what it is. You get what I'm saying?
It was a slight.
Yeah, it was. It was a backhand compliment. I mean, like, yeah, bro, you got writers, but you know how to deliver at the end of the day. But to get to the point, I think, like, I remember when people was trying to critique Kendrick on his girl being mixed. And I'm like, yo, yeah, she mixed, but she's from Compton.
This nigga's
Kendrick. So why the Ghost Rider situation come up with certain cases but not others? Because apparently Ice Cube Ghost wrote for fucking Eazy-E, and that wasn't a problem.
Easy E.
Everybody knew that.
Yeah.
So why?
Because everybody knew it.
Because everybody knew it. Wasn't,
That was the difference.
So only if it's a secret.
Yeah, when it's so. All right. At the end of the day, I can't, as a person, say, "Yeah, I write all my shit," and then the whole time I have a ghostwriter. Easy had already put that shit out.
Yeah, like I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, like Easy had already kind of made that statement. Like Ice Cube writes the raps and we spit the raps, and that's how it go. He never proclaimed to be the person that wrote his songs.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So that was the difference. But to get to my original point, like I said, people was trying to kind of critique Kendrick on his wife. And what I didn't understand was, it goes back to that conversation we had before. Remember, we had a few pods ago, I said, you feel me, a white boy raised in South Baltimore, he's going to be of the culture because of where he is.
Right.
And a black boy raised in Montgomery County is going to be of the culture because that's where he is. Essentially, when people was trying to say, well, Kendrick's dating a mixed woman, how can he tell Drake he can't say nigga? Or he never said one. Let me rephrase that. He never said that Drake shouldn't say nigga. He said it's cringy when he say nigga.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Meaning like, well, when you said it don't sound right. But again, to go back to his wife, she's from Compton. So she's in that mix. She's in that mix.
Which goes back to Lecrae's statement that you said. Like,
Yeah.
it ties in. Like,
Yeah, she's in that mix.
You ain't really of the
code. Yeah, you
culture.
grew up in
Yeah,
a suburb.
You grew up, like, kind of
Okay.
watching the culture.
Okay, maybe your suburb area where you from is really not considered suburban, but for a nigga like, bro, I can, no bullshit. Eric. Right? I remember Eric telling me a story like, yeah, I remember when my homeboys came out here, they seeing garages and shit, they thinking a nigga living the best life. You get what I'm saying? Like, because where they from, they don't see that. Niggas don't have yards. I mean, they have a little, little thing there, but in hindsight, they don't have a full yard to go out and play and do all that shit as kids. But with Drake, yeah, bro, you come from Toronto. Toronto really not known for that
For
type
getting
of
busy. They're
Right.
not known for that.
You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is literally from an area that's gang infested. Not saying that that's a positive thing, but there's certain politics and certain ways you have to move within that atmosphere that he lives in. And
Right.
he has to be of the culture. He has to talk the lingo. He has to portray himself a certain way just to not to be fucked with.
Speaking on gang culture, I was pulled up about it by my man Ray. Ray was like, the Midwest had a heavy influence on gang culture too. Because one of the
Yeah,
politics
Chicago. Chicago
and-
was big on that.
Yeah.
That's where your GDs, Vice Lords, all that shit is from.
and Ray pulled me up on that because he watched the party. He was like,
Yeah.
he said, y'all was right, but you ain't give credit to.
Yeah, if anything,
Man, I was
Chicago
like,
kind
okay,
of started. Chicago kind of. So there's a documentary called Gangs, Made in America about Crips and Bloods and how they came to fruition. A lot of them came out of the Black Panther Party because they didn't really have no leadership. If people know, Crips was originally supposed to be of the neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? But it turned into something else. But essentially, with it turning into something else, it led us down a dark path, and a lot of people lost their life, or you feel me, they had to kind of move a certain way within those neighborhoods. Being black and living in the urban community, you have to move. I told you before, you have to move a certain way. You have to. Just for people not to test you, for people not to think that you just some type of bitch, you gotta move a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
and it's unfortunate, but
Yeah, you gotta be of where you from, even if you not built like that. So you might have to fake the funk for a little bit to
get by, yeah.
to get by, and then some evolve into what they neighborhoods are. Some move away.
Jay tells the best story about this. I remember he was on Kevin Hart's special, and he was like, "Yo, I remember I was performing at like this little spot, You feel me? An intimate spot, and this dude, he was like, yo, he had the craziest face. Like, you feel me? Big ass scar on his face. All that shit. He mean mugging the shit out of me. He was like,
Oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
this
he
story.
was like, yo, at one point I got nerves. He walking towards me, and I'm kind of getting myself ready because I don't know what he on. And then he said he smiled. He was like, he had the biggest smile. All he really wanted was an autograph
for his daughter.
Right? But essentially, that's how we have to move. Like when I'm in town, well, not no more, but back in the day when I would go in town, I would purposely look mean because I didn't want nobody to fuck with me.
Yeah, like so. Even for me, like,
And that's culture shit. That's the culture we live in.
I just keep a straight face. My face is, it ain't mean, it ain't happy. It's just blank. You don't know what the fuck I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yo, I remember I had a dude once. I'm up on Pennsylvania Avenue, right, coming from my grandmother's house, going to the train station. Dude, like about your size.
Oh yeah,
right,
big nigga.
So he turned around. He like, you good, bro? I'm like, yeah. He was like you good, bro? I'm like, yeah. He like, oh man. He was like, bro, you big as shit. Like I can just feel your pause. I can just feel like
Your presence.
And I'm like, oh no, I ain't on shit. I'm just, trying to get to the train station. But in my mind, I'm thinking like I'm looking a certain way because I don't want nobody to think I'm a bitch.
Right.
You hear what I'm saying? Like I don't want nobody.
I want to be fucked with.
Yeah, because when I get, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The most relaxed I've ever felt was when I was in North Carolina. That was probably the most relaxed I ever felt.
What were you doing in North Carolina?
I was on my way to Atlanta, so we stopped in North Carolina and did some shopping, and like
Southern hospitality.
yeah, that should have just
Disarm you.
disarmed the fuck out of you.
Virginia's like that too.
Yeah, so
but
it's like-
they also send your ass to chill.
Yeah, but when I was down there, I felt like it was no need for me to look mean or, carry myself a certain way. It was like, nobody gonna fuck with me. I'm not doing nothing crazy. But yeah, Drake is just like, he's not of the, he doesn't understand what that means. Like it's a certain, like bro, when I say, what's in the cookies tin can, what you gonna tell me?
Everything but cookies.
Everything but
we know
cookies.
that.
Everything but
A little
cookies.
blue tin joint.
Yeah.
And them cookies good
Everything
as
but cookies.
Hmm.
But do Drake know that? Probably not. But on that note, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back, and this is our last part. As always, like, follow, subscribe, comment. We will comment back.
Yeah, talk to us nice. We're gonna talk back.
Yeah. So let's get into it. What's our topic, Leah?
Shannon Sharp.
Oh, Shannon. And
Uncle Shannon.
the accidental live view.
Quote unquote.
I've gone live accidental in my pocket.
This is bullshit.
No, I have. So I believe him.
I'm ready.
Only because I experienced it. If I didn't experience it, I wouldn't have believed
How the
it.
fuck do you go live accidentally in your pocket?
I think I was on Instagram and I put my shit in my pocket, and I guess from me walking, it just somehow got to the live. Cause I remember when I went in my pocket, I'm like, oh, my Instagram's still up, and then I look, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm live. So to me, it can happen
But it just so randomly happened.
when he getting some cheeks.
You throw your phone, clearly, you fucking on your phone, you throw your phone after allegations surfaced that you were gay.
But that was years ago. That wasn't like,
No, that was Cat Williams.
yeah.
If we're being specific.
But
Regardless, it just seemed very...
I mean, Uncle was getting it in. Bro was growling.
Nigga just say you went live.
No, his PR people said that his account was hacked.
Yeah, and
he
he
in turn said that it wasn't,
Right.
and then in turn get a $100,000 offer from a porn site to do a porno.
He not gonna do that.
No, I'm sure he's not gonna do that.
He got a nasty ass voice to be in porno. Like, that shit was...
I heard
50-something-year-old man. Like,
I heard from a lot of women, like, it was like, yeah, like, if it did get leaked, like, I wasn't turned on by it because
I was turned off.
they said he sounded weird.
I mean,
It sounded like
Said he's on that joint like,
remember
shit,
set it
man.
off when Jada Pinkett was getting fucked.
By who?
When set it off on the very first time she had to get fucked.
Oh, when she was fucking Lester, yeah.
To get her
I'm in the bind. No, Nate.
Nate.
I'm in the bind,
I'm
Nate.
Nate some other time.
Nigga, that like I think every young girl who ever watched that like got them chills in the back of my mind. Like, yo, I don't ever want to get fucked, but you with your money and then go.
But women
in
do.
the background.
Women do though.
Yo, but did you see the lady?
Nah, she was fire.
She's bad.
She is.
Yeah, she 50.
I mean,
she
no,
bad.
I didn't see her, but I heard she was fire. Sorry.
Bro.
Was she a white woman?
No.
Oh, really? I thought she was a white woman.
Black, light-skinned lady, well built. She's bad. So kudos to him.
And I think she around the same age as him. If I'm not
She
mistaken.
50.
Yeah.
She
The
was
growling though. The growling was crazy.
Yeah.
Bro was growling. You ever he ever growled? Let me stop. You be growling?
Nigga, no.
What's the wildest shit you ever said?
I don't know. It's in the moment.
Shit, I know.
What is it?
Some dumb shit like have my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the dumbest shit a nigga could ever say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you. What's your line?
But yeah, that shit was weird. It wasn't weird, but it was like the noises. That's what stuck out to me. Like, damn, bro, this how you sound when you getting some Gucci? You growling? You be like, arr, arr. He sound like Jersey.
She was
Yeah,
fine.
Max, nigga, give me the Max. You want growl?
You think he hit that shit raw?
Of course.
At 50, do you hit shit raw?
You ain't got nothing to lose. 9 times out of 10, she fixed.
Nigga, at today y'all hitting bitches raw. So what the fuck does 50 mean?
I'm just saying though. I'm like thinking like, is he in that joint raw?
He probably got snipped and everything.
I mean, at his age, and don't he got like 4 or 5 kids already?
I don't know how many kids he got. I know about the daughter. But I don't know how many kids he actually really has.
Yeah.
He might have
But I think after a certain age, you just stop giving a fuck. As if STDs and shit don't exist. And then you also got to think he comes from a different era where like the worst thing you could get was the clap.
Yeah, and
I mean, you got AIDS and
he
shit.
country. He probably believe in still procreating. That nigga, my uncle was 24.
Your uncle is 24.
Mm-hmm.
Your uncle is 2 and a 4.
Yeah. 24 or 25, one of the two.
So he was born like old.
Oh, something. He's young. He's my uncle. I introduce him as my cousin.
You know what's funny?
My grandfather's nasty.
My youngest brother is 11.
See what I'm saying? Yo, my aunt, you know how old she is? 13. These are brother and sister. My uncle is 25. My aunt is 13. Facts.
Do you call them uncle?
I wish the fuck I would. I'll whoop y'all asses.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, like when I introduce him, I'm like, this is my cousin.
Hey, yo.
He's my cousin and shit, so is she.
Like, I remember Adrian was running around like Uncle Aiden. That shit was so funny to me.
Like
I'm like, yo, y'all only like 2 years apart.
like my homeboy that I call my brother. And it never dawned on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of my best friends is his uncle,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He called him uncle. His uncle is 39. He's 40. But he always said, this is my cousin, this is my cousin. And I knew that the cousin was his uncle's brother.
Mm-hmm.
I hope y'all following. So I've heard it. So I know that these two are brothers. So if he's your uncle, this is your uncle too. But they have always introduced each other as cousins.
Mm-hmm.
But because they only a year apart.
You want to hear something funny?
Yep, let's go.
My cousin is dating my girl's sister.
How old is your girl's sister?
26, 27. But he's 31, 32.
Yeah, it's still in the realm. He's good.
Yeah, he's fine. But I always
Yeah,
tell Adrian, that's your uncle cousin.
yeah, it is. That's what it is. It's all in the family.
Yeah,
Keep it in the house.
that's true.
Keep it in the house. Look at this nigga.
You good?
No.
Our commentator is fucked up.
Yeah.
It's all good though. We drink tequila on this
I
show.
was just checking the time with the camera.
We fine.
It's a slow speech for me. How many
I
fingers
know what's
got?
gonna happen when I leave here.
Nothing.
You'll see
Absolutely nothing.
he's going to bed.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
Should say 8 a.m. Work.
I hate that, bro.
I'm still trying to get my hair cut tonight.
For real?
I got something to do tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I got an event to go to.
Y'all going on a boat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, little boat ride, little boat party.
You get seasick? I've never been on a boat.
No, I don't get seasick.
Yo, you never on a boat ever?
Ever
you
in
never
my
on
life.
a cruise, nothing.
No.
The fucking Spirit of Baltimore.
Wait. Yeah, I've been on that.
Everybody that's from Baltimore been
Been
on
on
the Spirit of Baltimore.
Yeah. But I've never been like on a cruise. I would love to go on a cruise. But I'm also scared of water. I'm scared of water.
Yo,
Low-key.
cruises is lit.
What's the ghetto one?
I got no words.
It's two cruises that people go on. One is like more ghetto than the other. What's the two cruises?
I've only ever been on Carnival, so I don't know.
Carnival, and then what's the other one? It's another one.
Well, no, I've been on Carnival and Royal Caribbean.
I think Royal Caribbean is the ghetto one.
Nah, not ghetto.
It's not? Or maybe it's Carnival. Because remember, there was a brawl that broke out on one of them joints.
I don't know which one it is, but you got to watch which package you purchase. I heard this from a friend, Paul's. No, none of that intended. But
No Diddy shit.
Yeah, no Diddy. You feel me? Yeah. You have to, like, that unlimited drink package with certain cruise ships consists of like 11 to 12 drinks. I heard that from my man Dan. Like, so they got the unlimited package with drinking, and in one day, let's say he had 5 drinks, they was like, yeah, like you're almost at your max, and this is like day 2 into the cruise. So certain cruise lines don't really mean, unlimited drink package. It really is, 14 to 15 drinks per person.
Okay.
Because they assume that you won't drink that much. But, nigga, when you say unlimited, I
think unlimited, yeah.
that shit say
Let
shots
me ask
all
you
night.
this. As a black man, what are you not doing?
In the sense of...
On the cruise.
And adventurous. What are you not
I'm not...
I'm not bungee jumping.
Would you have a skydive?
I would.
I was skydive.
I
I'm
was
not
skydive.
bungee jumping.
I heard it's very liberating.
You know what I'm not doing? I'm not rock climbing either. Like some tall ass, I ain't doing
Even
that.
with the
Mount
rope
Everest,
attached
you're not
to
doing
I
it?
don't give a damn what's attached to me.
Yeah,
And I'm not afraid of heights.
I am. I didn't realize that's how I went to the Grand Canyon.
I'm not afraid of heights.
When I looked over that
you?
motherfucker. So when we got there, it's a railing, so you can walk to the edge and you can kind of see what's happening, as far as like what it looks like out there. But that's when I realized I was kind of afraid of heights.
Yeah, I think the fear is not afraid of heights. I think you're afraid of falling. So it's like getting...
I'm adding that to our random pod topic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not afraid of heights. You're afraid of falling off those heights.
Yeah,
So
because
you
it
get
was
to
definitely people
If you get to a certain...
getting over the rail.
Yeah, like, you get to a certain point, like, you looking down, you like, shit, what if I fall? So that's when the heart does this. Because you're already up there. You already knew that it was a canyon
Also,
down there.
I'm not getting on a Superman. I would never get on that.
I've been on that ride.
Roller coasters on there.
I'm a roller coaster person.
I like roller coasters,
I'm on
but
that
I
shit.
would never get on a Superman.
Now, you know what?
That and that shit that go up and just drop. What's that shit called?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about,
Tower
though?
shit, yeah.
Yeah, the tower shit. I would
But
never do the
I'll
tower
get on
shit.
it. And knowing that my heart is probably like this, like I done been on plenty of roller coasters where it'll be cranking its way up to the top, and I know I
You think
can
they
see
do that on purpose?
probably.
Yeah,
But
that sound effect.
That slow creep up to the top.
And guess what I do?
Bro.
Get on that shit.
I remember one roller coaster I got on. That shit hit the tip, pause, and it stayed there for a second, and then it just whoop.
Yeah, it's dramatic,
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
and I get on it because I'm gonna do it.
What's your favorite ride? Pause.
I don't have a favorite.
Mine's is the swings. I love the swings.
I love the swings too.
I love the swings.
Oh my god, that's
Circle
my
shit?
favorite ride. As soon as you come in, swings and funnel cake every year.
I love the swings, bro. just sitting there
Nah, I'm a
dangling in the
roller coaster
air.
person.
You just
Like I want the fast passes to wherever I go, so I can get on the roller coasters. Like yeah,
So you're a
like
roller
granted,
coaster guy.
my stomach gonna be in my chest every time, but I'm cool with that. Let's rock out.
I remember Adrian got on the I ain't never seen this nigga.
My son and my daughter like that. My oldest too.
I ain't never seen this nigga that calm. So I did a little thing for him. I think I'm gonna let him create a YouTube page because he's really into YouTube. But what's the shit that spin real fast? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I remember he was like, "All right, guys, I'm about to get on the spaceship, and I'm gonna let you guys know how." He was really natural with it. And bro, when he came off that shit, he was like, "Yeah, this is not for me."
Never mind.
He look. This is how he came off. Nah. But for me, the swing, the highlight of and we just talking at this point. We done our topics, but the swings, that was my shit.
Yes, the swings.
The swings was my
wave
shit.
Pool and funnel cake.
I fucking hated the wave pool.
I love the wave.
I hated the wave pool.
Me and the kids went to Hershey Park this summer. It was the
So as an adult, I don't want to get in there because I know people pee in there.
I know it's nothing but piss. It's piss water. But I had to come to grips with that. I just had to accept it.
I don't want to get in there.
I thought I almost was about to die, bro.
I don't want to get in there.
So I don't know what this shit is called, but we went to a water park in Virginia Beach, right? This was like a year ago. And you feel me? I know I look good. I know I'm a handsome young man, but I am over 300 pounds. So the ride says 250 max, right?
Should have got your big ass on there.
So it's one of them joints that you get on the raft, the little tube shit, and like you go down the slide. Bro, when I thought I was going to die. Cause the shit is probably as tall as fucking maybe like not as. You familiar with the World Trade Building downtown here?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's probably like maybe a couple feet smaller than that.
Okay.
So I'm coming down the joint, right? Because the tube, the tube is not closed. It's partly closed and then it opens. Mm-hmm. So I'm coming down the tube and this fucking one spot that you go like this. And when I say I went like this, like I went up, but luckily I came back down.
Yeah, the weight brought you back down.
Exactly what you talking about.
So I went down and that shit came up and it went down. And I was like, oh, like I tried to
reach around and grab.
Nigga, you thought you would have died.
This nigga almost died
That shit went up. I said, oh! And I crashed.
to nothing. You grabbed nothing.
Went down and this shit just went straight down because luckily it closed back off and it was just a straight shot. Man, when I'm talking about flying, oh my, I said, yeah, I ain't doing this shit again. I said, I almost died.
Yeah, I ain't never had that experience, but I don't, yo, if I like roller coasters, you know what I don't like? Ferris wheels.
The fuck?
He will not get it for. I didn't ask this.
It's the slowest shit ever.
I don't watch one too many videos of niggas being stuck up
on
there.
Ferris wheels?
I don't want to be
And guess
stuck.
what? Nothing happens.
Nothing happened at that time. But nigga, I'm Spider-Man. I will leave my family. Yeah, y'all figure it out. I'm out of here.
Like,
I will climb down.
Next to a hall, but it's all beautiful. Like something like, well, can we go to that? Like, can we go?
Yeah, fuck out of here.
No, nigga.
All right, y'all. We be back next week. Thank y'all for tapping in.
We done went down a rabbit hole with y'all.
As always, like, follow, and subscribe. And if you're feeling a little on the edge
and frisky,
comment.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Because we love y'all.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Stop your crying. Have
Go ahead.
need on that.
Give us a comment.
Yeah.
Leave it.
We got beards.
Yeah, we 90s men.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
No comment is.
We not offended, but we not offended easily.
No, not at all. And 9 times out of 10, I got something to say.